Coming out of AEW All Out 2023, we have two big questions, and I have the answers regarding the AEW statuses of Jade Cargill and a debuting CJ Perry. First up is CJ Perry, formerly known as Lana. She made her AEW debut following the Miro versus Powerhouse Hobbs match at the All Out pay-per-view event on Sunday night in Chicago. Now, the match ended when Miro hit a spinebuster of his own, then connected with the camel clutch for the win. Post-match seemed all was well. They shook hands before Hobbs laid him out because Miro was a moron and turned his back. And as Hobbs was beating him down, we saw CJ Perry. She came out with a chair and she hit Hobbs in the back with it, leading to her real-life husband, Miro, getting the upper hand. And Miro seemed to be distraught after the match, as like, what's going on here? Now, CJ Perry, she was released by WWE in June of 2021 alongside several other stars. And I've previously, in past interviews prior to her AEW debut, she had stated that she would absolutely love to debut for AEW as long as the right story comes about. And now that story is playing out. While speaking with the media after the show, AEW president Tony Khan was asked about CJ Perry's status. And he said this, well, CJ, let's start with that. I think it's great to have CJ here. It's not a long-term guaranteed thing or anything, but at least for tonight, it was great to have her appearing with us, and I thought it was a great surprise. Miro and Hobbs was a match I thought would be really great for All Out. So that's interesting. She's not under a long-term deal, and I don't see her having a full-time deal. I think this is kind of a one-off storyline. Wherever they're going with this, I don't see her sticking around. She's done modeling and acting ever since her WWE departure. And while it's nice as a kind of a one-off storyline, let's just move on after this. Now, switching gears is Jade Cargill. We have an update on her because fans have not seen her since she lost the TBS Championship to Chris Statlander at Double or Nothing. This loss to Statlander was Cargill's first overall loss in AEW, really. And it was after she had extended her winning streak from 60-0 thanks to a win over Taya Valkyrie. Also, Tony Khan was asked about this at the media scrum. And he said, I talked to Jade recently. Hopefully we'll get Jade back soon. We have to stay tuned to when and where Jade might pop up again in this world. Definitely a big fan of Jade. She put together one of the most dominant runs ever and was stopped by Chris Statlander. It should be also noted that in late August, there was reports of Jade being backstage at shows, which indicates that for the first time in several months, for the first time since May, Jade had actually been backstage at AEW shows. That would seem to make sense that she is coming back soon. We just don't know exactly when. I've praised her before. I'll praise her again. AEW really needs to make her women's champion. She did a great job as TBS champion, but it's time to put the real gold on her. Let me know down in the comments area below what you think, and hit that subscribe button for more wrestling content.